Hello and welcome to a new video, and today I'm going to show you some tricks about how to use the Datacake dashboard to create an audit entry on our database. So let's go. So we will try to create an audit, and we will use a lot of tools on our dashboard and also inside of the rule engine. It's a very good mix of new things that are available on the platform. So I hope that you can learn a lot today. And I'm going to firstly go to one of my fridges. All of them are connected on the same product, which is great because when I do changes in one of them, all of them suffer the changes. And that's the main dashboard, so to say. I will go to configuration first, and as you can see, we have now new views, and I'm going to click on fields. I'm going to add manually some fields. What we are doing today is something that I've heard from several customers already. How can I enter audit events? How can I save important things that happened around my devices? For example, maintenance events or whatever they need to audit, if there was a reparation, if something happened important. So I'm going to add a field, and that's going to be a string field, and that is going to be called audit. And the identifier I leave as that. And that audit is going to be a manual input for myself. These fields are inside of our database, but they don't necessarily need to be linked to what the payloads come from the device. It can be a manual input, as I'm going to show you. I'm going to right away create another field, which is a Boolean field. Again, Booleans are true or false fields. And in this one, I'm going to register events. And this is a very full video where I'm going to show you a lot of different things. So I'm going to create this audit and this event. One is a string, the other one is a Boolean. Now I'm going to go to the dashboard, and I'm going to enter the edit mode of my dashboard. And now you will see that we can add more than one dashboard to our devices, which is something that we also got asked several times. I'm going to create an audit dashboard, and as you can see, you can hide this one for the white label users. And why would you like to do that? Well, it may be a service dashboard, something that you don't really want the end customer to see, but you want someone that has access to the management of the platform to see it. So in this case, for example, I think it makes sense that it's only seen by the maintenance people, by the people that are managing things. So I'm going to enable the hide on white label sites, and I'm going to add my dashboard. And this edit dashboard looks exactly the same. I'm going to add some widgets to it. The first widget I'm going to add is a set value widget. And this is going to be a set audit event. That's the title. And inside of the button, I also wanted to say the exact same, so I copy paste the same. And as you can see in data, now the set value widget can allow you to set a configuration field, not only a field. In this case, we created a field, so we are going to select audit. And you can change the appearance of the button. I just want it to stay like that. And now I'm going to add a measurements list. And this one is going to be my audit measurement list. I want to have timestamps, and I want to have the values in there. And I want to see that on my dashboard. So that's why I am going to be calling this audit history, of course, like that, and save. And I'm going to put it next to my button down here. The button can stay just like that. I'm going to add another widget, and that's going to be a chart widget. And in my chart widget, I'm going to add my internal temperatures, which are the temperatures that are registering, my devices are registering, and I want it to be green. And in appearance, again, you can select different things to be shown there. In the axis, I'm going to add these are degrees Celsius, and I want this to be auto. And you have a lot of different possibilities to configure your chart widget. We've seen this one a lot of times. So I'm going to select here day. You could select week. I'm going to select day because I want the resolution to be quite good so that I can show you where we are going with this. You will see. And inside of events, you can add Boolean values created on your device. So in here, I'm going to select my event. And why is that? Because in my chart next to my temperatures, I want to see if there was an audit event logged. And this will allow me to do that. So I'm going to put this as a red dashed line, and I'm going to say audit event is the value that will be shown there. That's an example of how that will look like. So I'm going to save that. And now I'm going to change how my chart looks like that. and I'm going to save my audit dashboard. So this is the first step. Now with the set value and this measurement list, I can actually enter values to my audit. But for me to show down here the events, I want to create a rule using the rule engine. So I'm going to go to the rule engine and I'm going to add a new rule. And that new rule will be based on a new measurement recorded. And I'm going to say audit event recorded. And down here, I'm just going to leave the branding as is. Inside of product, I'm going to select my fridge product. And as you can see, all of my devices are inside of it. And as a new measurement, I'm going to select audit, because when a new measurement arrives in the value audit, in the field audit, I want something to happen. And I want to add an action now, no condition needed in this case. And as you can see in automation, we have a set value. So now I'm going to select set value, and I want to set value on the triggering device, the one that received a new audit event. And I'm going to add in here an event, and the value is true. That means that this rule will see when there's an audit entry, the event, which is a Boolean, will be true. And you will see why I want this to be like that. So now it's online. And now I'm going to show you, I created all of this in the fridge one, but because all of my fridges are connected in the same product, all of them now have this audit dashboard, and all of them have the fields that I created, audit and event. So you don't need to create per device the same things. Now they are created in all of them. And for fridge 4, for example, I'm going to make an example, and I'm going to say that right now I'm maintenance. So I'm going to set the value. And as you can see in here, now with a timestamp, there's the maintenance audit event happening in here. And it will also appear inside of your chart widget. Now, because this is showing 10 and it happened right now, we will need to wait a little bit to see the event inside of our chart, but you will see. I'm going to go to other fridges, for example, this one, and I'm going to add some audit events. For example, service happened, set value, and again, there it is. And I'm going to go to the fridge 12. All of them are connected, which is great. Cleaning service happened, there it goes, and they are all saved in the database. So again, it doesn't need to be one single word, it's a string. It can be a longer sentence explaining what exactly happened. Now let's go to the fridge 4 to see if our event is already showing in there. Nothing, but we can add more than one. Actually, if now something else happened, for example, the door broke, set value, you will see the new timestamp and the new audit event in there. So every time that people enter a new event, it will be registered in the audit history, and you will be able to see that on your chart widget. So as you can see, some time has passed, and we can go to our audit dashboard, and now we can slightly see that there's an audit event line showing in there. Now, of course, when the time passes, that will move, and you will be able to see inside of the chart all of the times that there was an event entry. And in this case, we set this chart to show only the day or 12 hours or a very small window of time, but you can set it to show a week, a whole week. So you can see all of the audit events that happened over the week or over the month. And that is how you create an audit entry using Datacake with the tools that we have right now. And as you saw as well, not necessary to create this over and over and over and over again when you are using the product definition. You create it for one device and all of them have it. And of course, these audit entries need to be added manually, but you will have people that will take care of that in case that there was a service happening, in case that there was an event happening, reparation or something broke, you can add it manually to Datacake and that will be registered in the database. If you have typos, you can always purge the data from the database, but the important thing is that you can manually input things on Datacake, and that is possible. And also with the rule engine, you can set values as well automatically if a certain thing happens. With that, we created the event flag for the chart. So I hope that this video has been informative, and I hope that you could learn a couple new things and tips, tricks about our widgets and our tools within the platform. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.